Wars and invasions of the Aztec Empire. The Aztec Empire was one of the most powerful and influential empires in Mesoamerican history. The empire was characterized by its highly organized society, advanced agricultural practices, and sophisticated culture. However, the Aztec Empire was also involved in a number of wars and conflicts throughout its history. One of the most significant conflicts was the Spanish conquest of the Aztec Empire in the 16th century. Prior to the arrival of the Spanish, the Aztec Empire was involved in a number of conflicts with neighboring tribes and city-states. The Aztecs were known for their military prowess and their use of highly advanced weapons and tactics. In particular, the Aztecs were known for their use of the macuahuitl, a wooden sword that was embedded with obsidian blades and was capable of inflicting devastating injuries. One of the most significant conflicts in the history of the Aztec Empire was the Mixtan War. The Mixtan War was fought between the Aztecs and a confederation of tribes from the region of Nueva Galicia in what is now Mexico. The war lasted from 1540 to 1542, and was characterized by its brutality and violence. The Aztecs ultimately emerged victorious, but the war had a significant impact on the empire, weakening its military and economic power. However, the most significant conflict in the history of the Aztec Empire was the Spanish conquest. The Spanish arrived in the region in 1519, led by the conquistador Hernán Cortés. The Spanish were initially welcomed by the Aztecs, but tensions quickly escalated, and the two sides became embroiled in a bitter conflict. The Spanish were ultimately victorious, thanks in large part to their superior military technology and tactics. The Spanish also benefited from the fact that the Aztec Empire was weakened by disease and internal conflict, making it easier to defeat. The conquest of the Aztec Empire had a profound impact on the region, leading to the destruction of the empire and the imposition of Spanish rule. The Aztec Empire was involved in a number of other wars and conflicts throughout its history. These conflicts were often fought against neighboring tribes and city-states, and were characterized by their brutality and violence. One of the most significant conflicts in the history of the Aztec Empire was the Tepanec War. The Tepanec War was fought between the Aztecs and the Tepanec Empire, a powerful empire that controlled much of the region around the Valley of Mexico. The war lasted from 1428 to 1429 and was a significant turning point in the history of the Aztec Empire. The Aztecs emerged victorious, and the war helped to establish the Aztecs as the dominant power in the region. Another significant conflict in the history of the Aztec Empire was the Chalco War. The Chalco War was fought between the Aztecs and the city-state of Chalco, which was located to the southeast of the Valley of Mexico. The war lasted from 1465 to 1466 and was characterized by its brutality and violence. The Aztecs ultimately emerged victorious, but the war had a significant impact on the region, weakening the military and economic power of both sides. The Aztec Empire was also involved in a number of other conflicts, including the Matlatzinca War and the Tarascan War. These conflicts were fought against neighboring tribes and city-states, and were often characterized by their brutality and violence. Despite these conflicts, the Aztec Empire was one of the most powerful and influential empires in Mesoamerican history. The